I'm ready. What up? Let's get to it. So you telling me Kyren Lacy did not cause the fatal accident, huh? That police officers said he did. Some foul play involved, and you telling me this isn't all over CNN, all over the news, huh? Being plastered on the media, huh? You hear me? See, that's what doesn't make sense. Dude takes his own life out of fear of the consequences of something he knows he didn't do, right? You hear me? How much you, man, how do you think he was feeling, dog? Knowing he's innocent and knowing he didn't do nothing and knowing these people had the power to try and frame him low key? No, fuck that high key. You hear me? Could come with a Trump story, dog, and try to force somebody to say he did something he ain't even do. Long story short, when it comes down to it, he didn't have nothing to do with the accident at all. You hear me? But he was so terrified, man, took his own life, ruined his own life, man. Great receiver, great NFL career ahead of him. Cut short, homie, cut short by lies, deceit, allegedly. You hear me, dog? And the NFL isn't going crazy about this, huh? Ain't posting all this like they do the LBGTBQ, the Rainbow Coalition. You hear me? Huh? Why ain't they going crazy with this round yonder at the NFL on the college programs? Huh? Is the media pushing this here? I ask you. I'm going to get into the article and the video in a minute. Type of America is this, dog? You hear me? Dude took his own life, took his life away out of fear, man, for something he didn't do, man. How is that right? How is that righteous in any form or fucking fashion? Bitch, yeah. What we talking about here? Bitch, yeah. Foul play, bro. What's going on with the cop? Will justice be served? Will he do life? Will he face the death penalty? Huh? You hear me? For making up, telling lies. Period, man. Huh? Because of whatever reasons. Like I say, hearing about it now, I'm finna check out the video and the news on it, baby. You hear me? But that's wicked. The world we live in, wicked. And you want to talk to me about humanity? People love to talk about humanity. You hear me? When humanity is the most wicked, it's of them all. Period, huh? You know? And humans got the nerve to think they the only species round yonder around this bitch. The way they move, what? The way they operate, what? You gotta be kidding me, homie. You hear me? Ain't no way. Ain't no way, bruh. These hateful, dumb motherfuckers is the only race, only species round yonder. You hear me? Stand on that 10 toes down. You got a man who felt like he was in fear for his life, felt like his life was over. Huh? To the point he took his own life, bruh. You hear me? Because the police, the law, the ones who supposed to be protecting and serving, wasn't protecting and serving shit, huh? They were serving lies, serving wickedness, huh? You hear me, dog? Serving foul play, serving hatred, nigger, huh? Nigger. You hear me, homie? Ain't nobody marching and stomping, protesting about this though, huh? Oh, all right, but I get it, dog. They love to talk about Black Lives Matter. Come on, man. Dude took his own life, man. Own life. Because he thought his life was over for something he didn't even do. Have nothing to do with it, bro. That cop, whoever was responsible, huh? Walking around feeling good. No fear, right? Feeling comfortable. Walking around eating, sleeping, shitting. After ruining a man's whole life. You talking about fairness in the world? Fairness, realness, righteousness amongst humans, huh, dog? Stop the cat, bro. It sound good. Oh, yeah, it sound real good. The cat, bro. Yeah. Get into this article, man. Crazy, dog. Do the article first, then the video. Straight up. Late LSU wide receiver Kyren Lacy didn't cause fatal accident. Attorney says, damn, bro. Rest in peace, Kyren Lacy. May his soul find peace. You hear me? Condolences to his family and loved ones. Believe that, bro. Cold game. Cold damn game, man. An attorney for the late Kyren Lacy, the former LSU wide receiver who died by a self-inflicted gunshot wound in April after he was charged with negligent homicide and felony hit and run, said Friday that Lacy's car was far behind the accident at the time of impact. Speaking over a surveillance video that caught the December 17th, 2024 collision in La Ferreche Parish, Louisiana, attorney Matt Ory told Houma Louisiana TV station HTV10 that Lacy's car was so far behind the collision, it was not visible in the video at the time of the accident. Come on, man. How the hell did you mess that up? You hear me? Come on, man. How do you mistake that? You know? Because it wasn't no mistake, bruh. It was intentional. You hear me? Period. Wicked motherfucker, demon, bruh. Lurking. Huh? We know from the data that Kyren Lacy did in fact pass 4 cars. There's no disputing that. Further north, Kyren Lacy passed 4 cars, Ory said. However, he was back in his lane of travel, 92.3 yards back in his lane behind the car occupying the man killed in the crash. He's 72.6 yards behind the vehicles at the time of impact. Keyword behind the vehicles, meaning he had nothing to do with it, didn't cause the accident, did nothing wrong here. You hear me? That is not how this story was ever painted. Never. Foul play, huh, dog? According to reports, police alleged Lacy crossed the center line in an attempt to pass slower vehicles, which caused the pickup truck driver to brake and swerve to avoid Lacy's car. Another vehicle then allegedly swerved to avoid the pickup and crossed the center line, crashing head-on with the vehicle containing Herman Hall, 78. Hall later died at a hospital. So they trumped up a story, dog. You hear me, bro? The video depicts an SUV colliding head-on with another vehicle. Part of the collision is obscured by a parked vehicle, with the vehicle behind the SUV coming to a stop. Nearly 4 seconds later, a car identified by Ory as the one driven by Lacy appears in the camera, slows down, and appears to go around the accident. Lacy was later charged with negligent homicide, felony hit and run, with death and reckless operation of a vehicle, and surrendered to police in mid-January. So all this, bro, all these charges, fucking with his mind, making him worried, huh? Boom. Charges on top of charges, and they lying. You hear me, dog? Straight lying, dog. You hear me? Come on, bro. On the night of April 12th, 2 days ahead of his scheduled grand jury appearance, Lacy, 24, led authorities on a pursuit before crashing in Spring, Texas. When deputies removed Lacy from the car to take him into custody, they found him with a gunshot wound, and he was pronounced dead at the scene by emergency responders, the Harris County Sheriff's Office said. Now, who gonna be responsible for this is the question, man. Who getting locked up? Who getting hit with life? Boom, all that. You know, all that, man. Come on, bro. Lacy, a native of Thibodaux, Louisiana, caught 58 passes for 866 yards and shared the Southeastern Conference lead with 9 touchdown receptions in 12 games in 2024. He finished his collegiate career with 162 catches for 2,360 yards and 26 touchdowns in 64 games with Louisiana 2020 through 21 and LSU 2022 through 24. Largely viewed as an NFL prospect, Lacy's name was not on the list of players invited to the NFL Scouting Combine when it was released in mid-February, a month after Lacy's arrest. That's crazy, bro. Painted this man in a certain light, tried to paint him in a certain picture, dog. You hear me? Portray a certain fucking narrative. You hear me, dog? You know? Come on, bro. Come on, homie. You hear me? Talk about humanity to me, motherfucker.
That's right. So Kyren Lacy's attorney says that he looked at every piece of evidence, including surveillance video, body cam footage, and the investigative report by the Lafourche Parish District Attorney's Office during that interview. That's right. So Kyren Lacy's attorney says that he looked at every piece of evidence, including surveillance video, body cam footage, and the investigative report by the Lafourche Parish District Attorney's Office during that interview shared with us by Homa TV. The attorney says reports between the District Attorney's Office and state police do not add up.
Was my dude reading a script or what? Definitely reading a script, homie. You hear me? No cap, bro. Straight up.
During a recent interview on Homa TV, former LSU football star Kyren Lacy's attorney, Matt Ory, says data and surveillance video shows Lacy was more than 70 yards away from a collision on State Highway 20 in Lafourche Parish that killed 78-year-old Herman Hall in December of 2024.
At the time of impact, he's 72.
Bro, that's his car. An impact has already happened, bro. That's crazy. Ain't no way in hell you missed that. Anybody, bro. You hear me? Let's go back. Oh, man. Come on now, man. This is cap. Shit is wrong, homie. Wrong, homie. You hear me, dog?
Parish that killed 78-year-old Herman Hall in December of 2024.
At the time of impact, he's 72.6 yards.
Look
behind the vehicles at the time of impact.
Dog. You hear me? Look. Nothing there, dog.
Following that wreck, Lacy was accused of being at fault for the crash and turned himself into state police in January on counts of negligent homicide, felony hit and run, and reckless operation of a vehicle. At the time of his arrest, Louisiana State Police stated that Lacy, who was driving a green Dodge Charger, illegally passed multiple vehicles, causing a vehicle traveling in the opposite direction to avoid Lacy by swerving and crashing head-on into the vehicle that Herman Hall was a passenger in. Ory says Lacy was too far away to have any effect on the crash.
Kyren Lacy did, in fact, pass 4 cars. There's no disputing that.
And so what? That didn't cause the accident, bro. That's the thing here. You know? He didn't have nothing to do with killing nobody. You hear me, dog? Straight up. But that accident was nothing close to his fault.
Further north, Kyren Lacy
fuck with him, and they fuck with his mind. You hear me, dog? To the point he couldn't damn take it no more. Period. Heavy, homie. You hear me?
He passed 4 cars. However, he was back in his lane of travel, 92.3 yards. Back in his lane, behind Mr. Hall.
In a statement sent to WWL Friday night, Louisiana State Police said in response to the Homa TV interview in part, investigative findings revealed that Mr. Lacy's reckless driving while approaching oncoming traffic led to the events of the crash.
The very last line of the report from the district attorney's office says, the evidence submitted in the crash report does not support that Kyren Lacy should have known that his actions were the cause of the crash that happened.
Come on, bro. Come on, homie. They drove that man crazy, dog. You hear me, homie? Heavy, boy. Ain't no telling who else was in his ear. Family members, friends, etc. Some good, some may be bad, but dude was, man, bro. You hear me? Dude thought it was over, man. Thought he had no hope. They basically did whatever they wanted to do. Pin something on him. He knew he was innocent foe. He didn't have shit to do with, dog. You hear me, dog? How you think he felt? Hell yeah, he felt like he was going to jail. You hear me? Straight up, bro. Huh? They probably threw some lies in him, said they had some shit on him. You hear me? Straight up. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Had that man living in fear. For real, nigga.
Approximately 72 yards in front of him.
Ory suggests a state trooper was trying to influence one witness on how to describe the crash. But during that exchange, the witness involved in the crash can be heard blaming another driver who is not Lacy before the state trooper redirects the conversation to Lacy's Charger.
That lady in the back of me, she didn't know what was happening. That's how she called that record. She was running in the back of me.
So, but the Charger was coming right at you, correct? And that's why you had to slam on your brake, the head on with you. So, yeah, just make sure you include that, and that's very important.
Lacy, one of LSU.
Wow, bro. That's crazy. Hating ass, dick ass, pussy ass, nut riding cop, probably soft, got beat up in school type shit. You hear me, dog? Just wanting to fuck with somebody. You hear me, homie? Just cuz he's a demon, he's a vulture, he's a serpent, a racist, hateful motherfucker. Oh yeah, yeah, bitch, yeah. You hear me? Bitch, yeah. Come on, homie. Wicked, bro. Babylon, stay aware. Huh? He should be locked up for life. For life, nigga. Hmm? He's supposed to protect and serve, but he hating? Trying to set a man up? Come on, man. How can you trust your judicial system, your cops? Huh? You hear me? Come on, bro.
Hughes' top wide receivers set to enter this year's NFL draft took his own life with a self-inflicted gunshot wound in April.
To this day, formal charges were never accepted by the district attorney. This is over. There's no criminal proceeding.
Done.
This is about making a promise to a kid who begged you to help him.
And we are waiting for a response after reaching out.
That's cold, bro. That's cold, homie. That is cold-blooded, man. Cold-blooded, man. Don't talk to me about no humanity, bro. You hear me, dog? You hear me? For real.
To the Lafourche Parish District Attorney's Office about the investigation and that Homa TV interview. We also reached
Humans a bunch of jive turkeys, man. Hear me, man? Smooth criminals, dog. For real, bro.
out to Matt Ory's office, and we are waiting for a response from him as well. Whitney?
Man, bro. Crazy, dog. That's cold work, cold game, man. You know? They pretty much did whatever they wanted to do. The cop definitely did whatever the hell he wanted to do. It's clear evident he was hating like a mug. Straight up hating. That's all it was. You know? Yeah, bro. Probably hating on his car, hating on the fact that he gonna get to go pro, that he a black nigga, finna be way richer and have more money guapino than him, dog. You hear me? No cap, man. Why else? Why else, bro? You hear me? Huh? Why else to paint that picture, dog? Believe that, man. Drove this man to his own death, taking his own life. For real? And ain't nobody riding or saying nothing. For real? Huh? But niggas got so much to say always. For real? Huh, bro? You hear me? Come on, bro. Stop the cap, man. About right and wrong, right? Should be about right and wrong, man. Man, come on, dog. Did that man dirty, bro? How long it's been going on? How long this been going on, though? Ain't nothing new, though. But this here, blatantly right in front of your face. Nigga. We're the big media, huh? Or the so-called black leaders, huh? Who own every big story round yonder, baby, huh? You hear me? Where they at? Around this motherfucker. Crumping them at, huh? Round yonder, huh? You hear me? All right, bet. Believe that. See it wicked, man. Hey, man, fire them comments up. How you feel about the video, the Kyren Lacy situation? You hear me? Let me know, dog. Rest in peace, Kyren Lacy, once again. May his soul find peace. Condolences to his family. Believe that, bruh, for real. Big warrior head. Babylon, stay aware. Wicked. Yeah.